Hey guys, it's me. And I wanted to talk a little bit just about something personal. You'll have to excuse my hair. I just kind of woke up and went. But, uh, this is going to be a little bit more personal, not necessarily about running, but there has been a couple people in our group who have really responded to my last video who said that living inside their comfort zone was, when I say comfort zone, I mean something that everyone around them thought was, something that should make them happy, um, something they've been doing for a long time. Uh, they just weren't happy, and they didn't really know why, right? Or maybe they did know why, but maybe the people around them didn't understand, or um, they just knew they had to do something different. So, if you're watching this, you know who you are, and this is for you. So basically, I want to talk about my own situation, and hopefully, you can find some solace and some peace, knowing that this does help. Or I have been through this and come out the other side. So basically, I was working in a skilled nursing facility for about a year to a year and a half, and so I'd gone through PT school for 7 years, found a comfortable job making lots of money, good insurance, all that stuff, right? Everything that you're supposed to be aiming for when you get out of school. So on paper, I should have been happy, right? Because I was married. My wife was pregnant. So it's like everything on paper looked as if should be perfect and I should have been happy, right? But for some reason, I wasn't. I didn't feel like I was doing living to my full potential. I didn't feel like this is exactly what I was born to be doing. I wasn't helping the kind of people that I wanted to help. Now, while those people do need help, the people in the skilled nursing facility are people, um, that I was helping before. They need help, but I didn't feel like I was the one who was going to be able to help them the best because I didn't feel it in my heart. I didn't feel the passion for it in my heart. And so I was doing them a disservice by not giving it everything I had because I didn't have the passion for it, right? And don't get me wrong, I just trying my best and everything, but if you don't have passion for it and if you're not the right person for it, you're doing them a disservice um, by trying to serve them when they're not the ones that you need to be serving, right? So somebody will likely come into that position, and someone has come into that position where I was in my situation, um, who does have a passion for it, and they are doing terrific in that position. So I'm happy for them, and they're happy to be there, and it's great. And so basically, what I did was, without having a steady job, um, I had some PRN work lined up, but I didn't have a full time job lined up. I just had some a couple buildings, a couple other skilled nursing facilities and home health companies say, yeah, if you're interested, we can try and give you some work, but nothing guaranteed, right? So I quit my job with really nowhere to land other than knowing that what I was doing wasn't for me and I had to search for something else. So that is jumping, that is having faith in yourself, um, and knowing that the passion that you have for um, something else, right? And in my case, it was this, treating runners and this running group, would help guide you to serving who you want to serve and doing what you want to do, in a way that will make you feel fulfilled, um, and in doing so will allow you to feel happy. So your family is going to notice the difference. Um, your clients are the people, if they're students, if they're clients, if they're patients, they're going to feel like you're happy and that you're serving them well because you are. You're happy. You're doing exactly what you're born to do. And people can tell the difference when you're faking it and when you actually believe you're doing what you're meant to do. So it's tough to make that leap when you don't have anywhere to land. But I can tell you that I have done it myself. Um, I'm currently in a situation now where I'm not working PRN for anyone else. My clinic is, I'm seeing enough patients that we're finally able to cover our bills, and pay down some of the credit card debt that we had built up while I was trying to build this. And it took about 6 months. So it was a little bit scary, especially for my wife who, we were having a baby. So, having a baby, having to change insurance over to her stuff. And I didn't have a full-time job. And so that was pretty tough and pretty scary. So you can understand, that I can relate to you if you're dealing with this. If you're quitting your job, if you're doing something that you don't necessarily feel is safe or secure in your job or in your life because it's uncomfortable, right? And so if you want to reach out, you want to talk about it, that's okay. We can do that. But just know that there are other people who have done what you are doing, stepped out of their comfort zone, leaped, even though they didn't have a security, like what I'm saying? They didn't have a parachute and have succeeded and done well and I've never been happier. So, I'm able to be home on a Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just basically home today. So basically I'm doing what I want to do and you can do what you want to do too. So you're certainly not alone. Hang in there. Find what your passion is. And I believe that when you know what it is and you have that target, then you can't go wrong. Okay. So hopefully that's helpful. And just know there are a lot of people out there just like you who are dealing with similar situations. But it is tough to talk about because I think everyone around us just wants us to find something that's secure or safe, right? But if it's not making you happy, then what's the point? So anyway, hopefully that helps. And if there's anything else you guys want me to talk about, let me know and have a good day. All right, take care.